update day. I got lots of updates, lots of growth. Very exciting day for me. We have so many tomatoes. I honestly don't even know what we're gonna do with them all because there's just too many for our family. So our neighbors will be spoiled with tomatoes. So these are my honeycomb tomatoes. These are my better boys, and these are my lemon boys. And my corn's growing a ton. My beans have little dragon beans on them. So we're gonna have beans here soon. We got tomatoes on the cherry tomato plant. We got some peppers growing. Green onions are getting super tall. They're getting ready to probably be picked in about a week, I think. So I have these in my All-Stars from last year, and I let them grow because I was thinking All-Stars were coming back. For whatever reason, stinging nettle grew this year instead. And ironically, the same thing happened here with these. I thought these were Ozarks, and stinging nettles growing in like crazy. So I'm not sure how or why and where all my strawberries went, but that's what I got for this. Cilantro was doing really well. My son, he's 16 and he just loves cilantro, so he ate a bunch of that. My oregano's very healthy. My tomatoes I really don't know what to do with. Look how tall these are. There's 3 tomato plants in there. And even coming out the back, we had to trellis some up there. Each one of these panels, let me get over here. Each one of these panels for my trellising system is 14 inches. And I only got 3 with my container, and it's completely maxed out. Plus, I would need at least another 2 for how tall these are. So at this point, I'm not sure how I'm going to be trellising these because they're actually they're well over half the size of the ceiling. I'm 5'4", and these are at least a foot taller than me, so they're going on 7 feet right now. One of them I pulled off the sucker. You can see this one I'm about to pull off too, because it's the one plant that's going crazy. It's the middle one that just has so much. So I'm probably going to pull this limb off. And I stuck it in over here for the last one I did because my bok choy wasn't coming in. And it actually did really well. Look, it's even got little tomatoes on it. I just stuck it in the ground how it was, hoping that it would come back, and it definitely did. So I'm going to do that with another one of these branches. My mint's doing great. Look at my zoo pies. I have so many zoo pies on this plant. My tiger stripe has some growing on it. Just starting though, so not that many. Another one back here. And those will get more stripy when they're actually ready to be pulled. Look how many serranos I got here on this one plant. They are producing like crazy. Back here's my fairy lights. You can see all the fairy lights on it. It's got a lot. Let's go around. I did take off my netting today actually. I couldn't access these plants over here nearly as much. So back here's my sugar rush peach. Let's get this leaf out of the way. And this one's about ready to pick. I'm actually going to pick it probably today. It has turned the full peach color. It's got a bunch more on it. I mean, it's producing a lot more. So I'm probably going to pick that off today. Here's my jigsaws, and I'm getting some red ones now. Me and my son tried some of these jigsaws. They're not very spicy. They should be, but they're not. I think this red one might be super hot, so I might pull that one and try that one. My Scotch bonnet has grown significantly. It's now flowering, so I will have a couple Scotch bonnets this year as well. My poblano is like last year. It got to be 3 foot tall last year, and I think it's close to that already this year. You can see how much taller it is compared to all my other plants. I got my ladybugs up there doing my work for me, getting rid of them aphids. And we got lots of poblanos growing here. You see this big one. My pepperoncinis, got lots of those on there. Back here I got fajita peppers. I have tons and tons of these growing as well. So many little peppers. My celery is getting super tall. This is pink celery. See the stems? Nice and pink. It's got about another 6 inches before I'll be pulling it and eating that. The marigolds are doing great. We got gypsy bells. Look how huge this plant is, and it's got so many. Look how big these are. They're about the size of my hand. All my gypsy bells here. Here's my Cuban bells. I got my little ladies doing their work. And you can see how big these Cuban bells are. We've picked off a couple and ate them already. Oh, get out of here. Super big. Back here's my Cajuns. And I got a nice bright red one. It's still got a little bit of green right here, so I'm waiting until it gets fully red, and then I'm gonna pick that one. And I got a few more growing on it. My middle, I got chocolate bells coming in. My back one, these are my blonde bells, which is super tall. Look at all my bells in there. So many peppers. This is my Hungarian hot. Got some peppers on that. This is my red bell. Got peppers on that. My green bell, I got the flowers. No peppers yet. Down here, my lilac bell has flowers. My orange bell has nothing. And honestly, I might chop it down. This is my most infested with aphid plant. You can see lots of eggs. Of course my ladies are going to town on it, but I don't know if it's enough to save it. My yellow bell, which is next to it, is not producing well either. Look how many aphids there are. Let me see if I can get in there. There we go. So I'm not sure if I'll be getting yellow or orange this year. My purple cayenne, I got some flowers. Hopefully the peppers are to come. My habanero is not really growing. My sweet banana is very tall. And it does have peppers on it. My Anaheim has gotten taller, but no flowering, no peppers yet. My jalapeno has some jalapenos on it. My Roma's got a bunch of tomatoes, but the leaves don't look that healthy. This is my white lightning. It's getting super tall. No flowers yet, but I'm looking forward to that one most. That's the one I really want to do well. Got a hot lemon. No flowers yet. My Thai is still pretty tiny. My berries. Lots and lots of flowers, little berries popping up. My Siam, we've eaten quite a few of these. You can see lots of red in there. A few more are about ready. My ment's doing great. These berries are doing great. My lettuce, we're going to be pulling this today or tomorrow. My cucumbers are actually trellising pretty well. Look at all these flowers. And I've been hand pollinating all the females on these. Then we got that one over there. Back here, look, I got a singular blackberry this year. Blueberries not really doing much. Got a little bit going on up here. And my raspberries growing, but it doesn't have any flowers going on yet. I did not expect any berries this year, so one blackberry is satisfactory to me. And I think that's all of my updates. If you have any ideas on what to do with this tomato masterpiece, that would be helpful. They all have tomatoes on them, and I'm pulling these off today. But the trellising from this point on, I'm not sure if I should just top them. But give me any ideas you have.